everyone, I'm here in Paris at KubeCon EU and I'm really excited because I get to interview a lot of people in the platform engineering space and hear their opinions on a lot of different topics. So I got a chance to talk to these folks and I've recorded some interviews which we are going to share with you. In this video, we are going to learn what everyone's favorite platform engineering tools are. So check the video out, and if you like it, make sure to sign up for our newsletter DevX All Day. I hope you like the video.
Ooh. Favorite platform tools? This is a difficult one. I don't know.
Backstage?
I mean, Backstage is certainly one of them. I mean, it's the normal stuff, right? I mean, I haven't. Okay, so I'll answer this in a slightly atypical way. I don't have too many specific tools because I think you can build a platform on anything. So if it works for developers, then it works for the platform. So if that's Docker, if that's Kubernetes, if that's some managed service inside a cloud provider, all of these are my favorite platform tools because whichever works for the developer is the one that I think makes sense. There's a lot of famous ones like Backstage, but only if it makes sense at the point in time that you're at with your platform maturity, I think, as well.
Oh, the biggest one is definitely Argo CD. I think Intuit is, it has done great for Argo CD, contributed it to CNCF, and is also one of the maintainers for it. That's a great tool, personally, for platform engineering.
I have not delved into tools as much, but I've been mostly tinkering around things like KCP, Crossplane, to see how we can build platforms and composable APIs. For example, how you can provide as platform engineers requisite tools or APIs that they can build Kubernetes applications with and deploy and ship their applications.
Okay, I'm a little bit biased because we make a platform engineering tool. So Kratix is, as I mentioned, an open source framework. When we were trying to develop Kratix, we were trying to solve a particular challenge. For us, the goal, when I talk about platform as a product, we see that as developers needing self-service. So there was a meme that was going around last year, the year before, around DevOps is dead, but it's not. What it actually means is developers need to be able to build and run their own kind of applications, but they need self-service. They need to be able to get the tools they need from their platform. So the platform needs to be self-service. It needs to be able to encode kind of business logic and process so that you've got a golden path. Developers don't want to be worried about security or compliance or these other parts of the business logic. They want to be able to deploy something and know that it meets all the internal guardrails. And then for us, the other key problem we've been trying to solve is the day two experience. So we've seen lots and lots of people who have gone early adopters on Kubernetes and are now finding that trying to manage things across multiple clusters is difficult. So for us building Kratix, that's some of the pains that we're trying to solve. So I have to do a shout out for Kratix.
Yeah, so Backstage comes to mind instantly because that is something very early on in the stage. Octato is definitely one of the platforms that I have. I was very old when the Octato platform was very old. I was involved since then with Ramiro and team, so I know how he has been in this space for a long time and actually set the developer experience terminology in the cloud native ecosystem.
So I'm biased, obviously. I'm working with the Kratix folks and Tasso folks. I'm loving that. I think that building a platform and orchestrating parts of the platform is really key. I do, for all my sometimes nasty, or not nasty, but all my interesting tweets around Backstage. I see a lot of value in Backstage, a lot of value in the portals too, and then a lot of value in the infrastructure layer. Things like Terraform, Crossplane, there's lots of interesting tech. There's lots of interesting companies generally in this space, and I think the most interesting thing for me is how do we bring all these tools together to actually deliver value to developers and ultimately customers, right? So I'm definitely most interested in how we bring all these awesome tools together at the moment.
That's a rather difficult question with a lot of tools out there. Obviously, we all know about Backstage. I've spent some time building portals with Backstage. Port is something that I like. Kratix is another one. These are few SaaS offerings which provides drag and drop stuff, so it makes it quite easier as well.